Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hello, everyone. It's Ruth, the notorious RBG, and Miss Richfield 1981. Welcome you to Bingo Bonanza. Oh, and you're probably wondering, well, what is she doing out of doors? Look at this. Isn't this a beautiful setting? It's so pretty. I'm going to fix mine so I can see better. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's so pretty out here. And you know why it's so pretty and why I look a little more glamorous than usual? It's because I am in Hollywood. That's right. We traveled from Providence Town, where I do my shows. And we're here in L.A., Los Angeles. But not better than Los Angeles. In fact, I got to fix my lights because we're in L.A. There we go. Oh, even better. Gorgeous, gorgeous. There we go. And I thought if I'm going to be in LA, I want to be out of doors and enjoying the beauty. And so I want to welcome you to Bingo. What is it? 66. Daddies Balls Bingo. Bingo 66. Daddies Balls Bingo. And RBG, she joined me on the trip, and it was really something because I was doing a show in P-Town where I'm doing my show 40 Years on the Throne. Very exciting. I love my new show. Celebrating my 40 years of being crowned Miss Richfield 1981, on July 4th in the year of our Lord, 1981. And anyway, so I've been doing my show in P-Town. It's been going so well. And it's been so much fun because a lot of you have come to see me in P-Town. And in fact, we've taken some photos. And Joe, I don't know if you can put up the photos right away because I just wanted to let people thank people who've been watching me and coming to the show as well. There's John and Anthony. They came to see me. Look at that. We had so much fun. We went to lunch together, and they actually stayed right next to me, right next to my trailer, just one door down with their friends Rob and Rob. And then we also were visited by Philippe and Michael. And Philippe and Michael came to town. They have a cute little dog named Shrimpy, and they actually have a place in P-Town. So they're in P-Town off and on during the summer, and they came to my show. And I just appreciate you guys so much, not only supporting me in Bingo, but then to just be there for me, buying tickets to the show. It's so much fun. We're indoors. We're full capacity indoors. So that has been a lot of fun. We've really enjoyed that. And so we had 175 for each show, Friday and Saturday last week. Then Saturday, I got home at 11 11:30 at night on Saturday, and by 1:30 the next afternoon, I was in the hills of Hollywood, in somebody's backyard, singing and dancing. Just a little over 12 hours later, and it's so much fun. Friends of mine, Tom and Adam, who are welcoming twins into their beautiful home, and they have a new home that they built, and they're people of means, so they were able to pay my way out and be generous and pay me. And so in these days, we really appreciate the work and appreciate friendship like that. And so my love goes out to Adam and to Tom as well. And thank you for such a great time. But I didn't have time to get back to P-Town, so I thought, well, why don't I just do bingo in Los Angeles? And so here I am outdoors. It is sure pretty out here, pretty all year long, but beautiful evening right now, and a little bit earlier out here. So let me tell you, my schedule was a little bit off. I mean, I was just still, thank God I don't wear makeup, because I don't think I would have been ready. So anyway, I want to bring on my beautiful guests for Daddy's Balls Bingo. And we've got some really fun folks, and we're celebrating fathers today. So we're talking about dads. And I haven't had my dad since the year 2000. So it's been a long time, 21 years since I had my dad. And so I'm excited to talk about dads. Because gosh, good memories, for many of us. And so I want to say hello to Noelle. Hi, Noelle, who is also coming from Minnesota, where butter is a spice and gravy is a beverage. And look at, you have your own RBG.
Yep.
I love that. It looks like it could be the same RBG, I think.
I believe it is, yes.
I believe it is too. And my RBG has been through the ringer. I had to glue her hair together because, she kind of gets hit, when that cage goes around, she kind of gets banged on the head a few times. But she never complains. You never hear her complain. She's a worker bee and a dear soul. And anyway, and so, and Noelle, you're calling from Arden Hills.
Yep.
And we're so glad. And how is Minnesota? I've been gone now for a while. Is it nice? Is it cold? Is it warm?
Oh, God, it's not cold. It's been super hot.
Is it really warm and fabulous?
No. I don't.
Oh, no. You don't like the heat?
Not so much, no. But
well, you've got this.
It's nice.
You've got bingo cards. You've got a real decoration going. I love it. And is RBG sitting on the spinner winner or something? What's she?
She's sitting on a bingo machine, yeah.
A little bingo. It's a bingo cage.
Yeah, and it's got the little balls in there, and it goes around. That's where I got the bingo cards. I got it at Dollar Tree.
No, you didn't. Well, when you're living in Arden Hills, that's all you can afford, because Arden Hills is kind of fancy. Arden Hills is that. If you don't know Arden Hills, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very pretty area of the Twin Cities. So we're so glad you joined us. We can't wait to talk about your dad. And she's got more than one dad. She's got several dads to talk about. Donald and Harold are calling in from Dorchester, which is sort of the Richfield of Massachusetts. I always tell friends, if you've been to Dorchester, you've been to Richfield. Oh my gosh, you've got your own RBG.
I do. I just ran and got it because I realized I should have a prop.
Oh, you should definitely have an RBG. Everyone should have a notorious RBG. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Everybody should have one of those, right, to celebrate. I am so excited. And I saw one of you in P-Town who screamed. Who did I see? Didn't I see you? Because I was trying to remember which. Because it's almost like you married yourself, looking at the two of you. So I can never, when I see you separated, I can never tell who I'm talking to. And I waved because you waved at me, and then I heard you scream, "Oh, see you on Monday." so do you guys? You're not in P-Town now, though, right? You're in Georgia.
We're in Boston right now. We'll be in P-Town on Friday.
And I stayed on my way in on that lengthy 12-hour trip from P-Town to LA, which is, by the way, 6 hours just in the air. And the other 6 hours were me trying to get to the airport. But I stayed in Dorchester with my friend for about 2 hours. I slept for like 2 hours. And so he lives on Victory Road. Where do you guys live? By the CVS.
Oh, that's not too far from us.
Oh, it's very close to us.
Okay, well, the next time I come in and see my friend Mike, who heads up Winter Rendezvous. I don't know if
Mike Wilson. Michael Wilson.
Yes. I wasn't going to use first and last names, but what the heck? Why not, right? Yeah, I don't think he cares. He just wants us. But it's a fun winter in the Stowe, Vermont, where it's held is where the Von Trapp family settled. After they left, escaped from the Nazis and all of that, they went through Italy and they came out and ended up, of all places, in Stowe, Vermont. And so they have an inn there, and you can go and you can meet. I actually met one of the Von Trapps. It was so much fun. I don't know if you've ever done that. You probably haven't done that because you're having too much fun at Winter Rendezvous. Who has time for a tour? If you know what I'm saying. Leah, do you know what I'm saying? Leah knows what I'm saying. She looks like a lot of fun. Leah's ready for some fun, Leah.
Absolutely, yes.
You're in South Carolina, sweetie. So
it's too hot.
Right. No, and I think it's good if you're in South Carolina that you've pulled the shades for Bingo Bonanza, because it is Daddy's Balls Bingo. And I don't know how your neighbors feel. We haven't checked in with Jesus to see how he feels about Daddy's Balls Bingo. But I bet you could just peek through the shutters and look out there and see what Jesus thinks. Is he out there? Is Jesus out there?
he says hey.
Thumbs up.
Hey.
He's giving you
He says thanks.
I think he was a lot more fun than what people give him credit for. And who do you have? You're petting something.
This is my little friend Josie. He's my little rescue.
Oh, my word! He's like a stuffed animal. He's so still.
He's getting his tummy rubbed.
He's still alive, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you're not one of those people that holds on to your dead animals or anything, are you? Because there is a thing about that.
Not this one, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, that actually does happen. I'm just telling you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm drinking out of the bottle because I'm in LA. I don't know what the water's like around here, because everybody around here is on drugs. So, the water. Anyway, so I'm so glad you're here. We're going to talk to you more about dads as well. And Daniel. Oftentimes here to present music, but now you're talking about dad. You know what you're going to hear? You're going to hear helicopters and planes overhead, just in case you're wondering, because I'm not in West Hollywood. I'm West Hollywood adjacent. I'm in I'm in Hollywood. And so you might hear helicopters and such. You could hear a gunshot or something, but I have a wooden fence over here that's protecting me, so I'm sure I'm fine, not too worried. Anyway, so, but anyway, Daniel, I'm so glad. And you're calling from Kennebunk.
Yeah, I'm in Maine right now.
So what, but you were usually in New York when I would talk to you.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I do live in New York. I'm up here for the weekend, hanging out with some friends. And I'm actually doing, so I'm wearing this t-shirt. I'm doing a club coming on the coast up here in Kennebunkport. So
you're doing what?
It's called Club Coming on the Coast. It's
Club Coming.
Yeah, it's like it's like a cabaret performance group. It's like a collective of us, and we were hanging out here this weekend, like singing at the inn for the guests and stuff. We put on some pretty cool shows.
I used to come up to that area. I was in Arundel when I would be there. Do you know where Arundel is? It's just a wide spot in the road, but they had a beautiful place called the Vinegar Hills Music Theater, and unfortunately it went south during COVID. It was all done during the terrible pandemic, and so sadly it is no more. But I wasn't invited back anyway, so I wasn't wasn't terribly. I know I had been invited back twice, but 3 was not the charm in this case. So but anyway, but maybe I'll be invited to your thing someday, up in Kennebunkport, because I did get a crowd together. I don't know why I didn't get invited back, but it's closed now anyway. That's probably why they closed. They didn't invite me back. They'll learn. People will learn to invite me back. So anyway, and as in Alan Cumming, that's the question?
That is correct. As in Alan Cumming, yes.
Oh, and it's named. Is he show up by any chance? Would he be there?
I believe, I'm not sure if he's coming up. So I was just here for this little weekend, Diddy. But what I can do is give you guys some information if you want to know,
so you're just up there
website
for
or
that.
anything. Oh, yeah, I'm just a guest for this weekend, yeah.
Oh. So you're not there all the time, because it's such a pretty place, Kennebunkport. So beautiful.
No, it's gorgeous. I'm so lucky to have friends that, invited me up to come out.
You're at your friends'
so hopefully I will be up again.
Friends with money, clearly. Clearly, look at that house. It's beautiful.
Oh, no, talk about those things.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I'm going to want figures before the end of the show. So you might as well just have them, they got to have tax returns somewhere in the house. So you start looking now. You got an hour before we close the shop, okay? So I can't believe it's 5:15. I'm used to it being 8:15. It's 5:15. It's like egads, right? So anyway, and then Gary is Gary. You were certainly not last just because you're from Vermont. I mean, because we talked about Vermont already, so we're going to talk about Vermont again. And I don't know where Lunenburg is. Where's Lunenburg?
We're about an hour and a half from the Von Trapps.
Oh, I didn't know you could go an hour and a half from the Von Trapps and still be in Vermont.
Just
Can you?
barely.
I love that. That's beautiful. So you're north? Are you near Canada?
We're 70 miles from the Canadian border, yes. Yeah.
Oh, 70 miles from the Canadian border.
3 hours from Montreal, but we can't go there right now.
Oh, and Montreal is so beautiful. What a pretty place.
Love it.
And it's an interesting place too. It's fascinating because it's so French. You almost feel like you're not in, people speak French to you first.
Yes, and English too, which makes it easy for us Americans.
Right. They're not happy about it, but they do it, which is good. Sometimes I like that. Sometimes, I would say gracious, just try to show them, that I'm making an effort. Hola, silver plate, I know some of the words, but anyway, Gary, we're going to talk to you more about your dad too. And your dad's not with us right now, right?
Well, he's not with us tonight, but he's alive.
Right. I mean, he's with us, but
Right.
With us. I was speaking more of Bingo Bonanza, but life in general.
Right. When you're talking about dads, that's an important delineation. But he is with us in the sense that he's with us on the earth, which is fabulous. And we'll talk more about him. And if you've got pictures of your dads and anything you want to show, make sure that you grab that. Pets as well, of course, because I love pets. That just goes anytime. So, there we go. Look at pictures are coming out. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're so beautiful. Gary, that is so wonderful. And they were married 71 years. Are they still, now you still have both of your parents?
Yes, yeah, both. This was their 61st, fifth wedding, and they just celebrated 72 in April.
Jeez.
Yeah.
When's the anniversary? What, do you remember what date in April? That's my birthday month, by the way.
April 10th.
Oh, April 24th would have been the right answer because that's my birthday. But anyway, well, that'll give them time to buy me a gift next year after their anniversary. So anyway, well, I'm so glad you guys are here. We're going to talk more to everybody. But first, I have to talk to Chris because, he's part of the team. And if you don't talk to him, he gets very upset. And so there he is. Hey, Chris.
Hey there. You're in quite a fancy backyard there. This is nothing like the trailer.
This is on North Cherokee and Fountain.
Fancy.
Yes. Now the backyard where I did the baby shower, that had a scene of LA in the background.
Wow.
That was pretty fancy. I think I would have had to pay like $100 to do bingo from there. I mean, it was so lovely. You would have loved it. It was and a beautiful crowd of people. We had such fun, it was and it was a beautiful day, of course, how it goes. So anyway, tell us what we need to know. I have my list here, but I really, I haven't read my notes. I've been too busy. Being
sure.
famous.
So if you're joining us for the first time and you're watching on Facebook, you can go over to playbingobonanza.com. There you can just enter your email and you'll be able to play along with 3 bingo cards for 3 games, giving you something like 9 chances to win. And if you win, you get to hit I Have Bingo Fast because each game we give a winner a red bubble gift certificate, which you can use to buy some really awesome
Tell
swag.
us about that red bubble.
That's right. So there's all kinds of great swag that's available in the store. And so when you win, you'll get to use it. I have just about everything up there and we're adding new stuff all the time. Thanks to Joe. And so you'll definitely want to check that out. That's not the only way that you can win. If you're playing along on playbingobonanza.com, you can hit share on Facebook and share it there. Or if you're watching on Facebook, just share this video with your friends. By the end of the show, we'll choose one random winner who will also get a red bubble gift certificate. We love when you share. It helps us make new friends. Miss Richwood, you're traveling all around America to say hi to all your new friends everywhere. So
it's so important that you share because, and I didn't realize that, Chris, you were the one that suggested, pushing that, because we've made so many more friends. It's just amazing. I didn't realize, that I just thought, everybody knew about it, but apparently.
And it's so excited now with, with COVID sort of being over, like, I'll be up in Provincetown later this year to see you, and I'm going to get to meet up with some other Bingo Bonanza people. So it's all about making friends. We greatly appreciate it. The other thing we really appreciate is if you're having a good time, you can send a little something. You can do that by Venmo at Richfield Tips, PayPal me Richfield Tips, or if you're playing along, right at the bottom of your card, you can choose a dollar amount, whatever works for you. We really appreciate it. It gets split.
We are non-denominational, whatever denomination, interdenominational, whatever denomination. It doesn't matter. We appreciate it. Anything else, Chris? I'm trying to remember. There was not tips.
I think we're good.
That's everything. And you're doing well. You're I'm so happy that you're still. How long are you a person of council person?
At least 3.5 more years, and then hopefully we'll get reelected. But things are good here. We have our Pride next weekend, so it's going to be a crazy week here next week.
Which reminds me, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be honoring Pride next week, so we'll talk more about that later. Anyway, so we should be getting going. We're not doing too bad.
We're doing great. Apparently, we do better on the West Coast.
I know, partly because I'm in LA and, time is money here. So it's like, you can't go over, I'm paying by the minute, it goes. But who else is joining us today? This will be a little bit of a surprise. My friend Naomi. Yes, she is. She didn't make the trip because, they were going to come out in the Harley. But, I only had 12 hours to get out here. So it was, and I'm telling you, her roommate, Yvonne, drives pretty quickly, but she doesn't drive that fast. And so I'm going to get her on the walkie-talkie. I'm going to see if I can get her to respond, because she's usually they're very those types of gals, very able to figure out all of the the challenges of the wireless. So come in, Naomi. Come in. Okay, play the harp. We can't understand you. Thank you, Naomi. Isn't that great? I mean, it's just amazing what they can do, right? But the reception's probably better here in LA. But anyway, I couldn't bring my bingo, thing out that I normally have, as you know, because that's just that would be too big. It would be too clunky to bring along. So what I did is I went and I found some other bingo games. And some of these are all bingo games I have that I collected that have that are from various years. This is from the 50s, the 1950s. Isn't it cute? And it comes in it has a little carrying case, and it's a spinner. And that's how when a lot of kids play bingo, because they didn't, even though this is Daddy's Balls Bingo, which we'll celebrate more in the next game, we're going to do spinner bingo right now. And then what happens is, as I spin it, then you take one of these little wooden pieces and then you put it in there so you don't call the same number twice. Okay, so let's get started. It's bingo in any direction. Okay, bingo in any direction, which means that you can get 5 in a row, absolutely anywhere on the card. Okay, and you get 3 cards. Play on all 3 cards at the same time. Okay, and you can get up and down, back and forth, or diagonal. Also mark your free space. Mark your free space. I'm in LA where there is no free space here. You pay for everything, but wherever you are, there's a free space, okay? And make sure that you mark that, because then you already got 1, okay? So we're going to get started. I'm going to roll the spinner, and we're going to see where it lands. And it lands on N37. N37. So now I'm going to take N37 and put a little marker in there. There we go. So then we'll know not to call N37 again. Isn't that cute? And it comes in this little carrying case. It's so adorable. Anyway, I've collected some of these old bingos, and they're so fun. It's always fun to have some of that old fun. And the dress, yeah, and it was Daddy's Balls Bingo. In fact, I'm dying of heat right now because it's flannel, but it was the only one. Hello, Daddy's Balls Bingo. Oh, and then some people are saying, whee! Because if you get the first number, which was N37, that means you're lucky. You're going to be lucky for the rest of the game, okay? The rest of the night, okay? If you get the first one, N37. So let's start chatting, and let's start talking let's go back to the beginning and talk to Noelle. And Noelle is in Minnesota, and I wish I was in Minnesota. I miss Minnesota so much. Let's call the next number N44. N44, everybody. N44. And I mark that there so that we don't call it again. And tell me now, Noelle, I know that you have one of the things I got a kick of, because some people share with us various things. Let me move this. Oh, I got to move this the other way. This is opposite. I keep forgetting. There we go. There we go. And I know that we have people share a little bit about themselves. And I know you had said, oh, you have this great dad, but and this is your first Father's Day without your dad, right?
No, without any dad.
Without any dad.
Right. Everybody's gone now.
See, that was my mom's day. Last year was my first, first, full year without my mom was very hard. Hang on, I'm going to call the next number, which is G57, G57, putting a little mark in there. And tell me then about but then it would seem like you talked about a stepdad and a father-in-law and a non-religious godfather, which, and you have to tell us about this. Tell us about these dads. I mean, this is pretty special. Let me call one more number here first. Oh, look at this. G55. G55. Tell us about these dads you have.
Well, my dad, my biological dad, his name was Bob, and he died in 1998, so I've been without him for quite some time.
1998? Wow. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah.
And he was in the Navy. There
my good. Oh,
Isn't that cute?
Look how handsome he is.
Yep. He was in the Navy. Wow. He was a cook on an aircraft carrier, and I like to think he was the inspiration for Steven Seagal in Under Siege.
Oh, I could totally see that. Oh, he's handsome.
Yeah.
He's a handsome one. My goodness sakes. And he died. How did he pass away?
He had lung cancer. He was a very heavy smoker, and he was only 54 when he passed. So.
Oh, well, interesting, because we're on 061. So that almost worked out.
Yeah.
061. 061. Yeah. I mean, it was close. It was close. So, and so he passed away, but you have other dads.
Yes. And then I had the world's greatest stepfather. My parents were divorced, and my stepdad was I was the luckiest girl to have a stepdad like him. His name was Daryl, like Harold.
And he just treated you like you were his natural daughter.
One of his own. Yep. One of his.
I-22. I-22. So go ahead.
Yeah. I was his.
So he loved you just like you were his own. Isn't that amazing that people can do that?
I have a really cute, his graduation picture is adorable. He looked like Wally Cleaver, and I can't find it. So I'm sure I'll find it tomorrow. So I felt bad I didn't have his picture. So I have him with me.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's him. Wow.
Yeah,
was he short? That's not all of them. Oh, I thought maybe he was just very short.
No. No.
Oh, just good. Oh, that's good.
I thought he should be on the show with me since I couldn't find his picture.
N39. N39. Isn't this an interesting way to do bingo? N39. And what do you do for work in Arden Hills?
Well, I was on the show before, and you might remember me as the colonoscopy lady.
Oh, I do remember you as the colonoscopy lady. That's right. I remember at the end of that thinking to myself, I wonder if we could get her on again to talk more about colonoscopy. I got to get this. Oh, there we go. I had a pillow behind me, which is a little too warm here. It's kind of toasty. Is it toasty there?
Yeah. Well, we have brand new air conditioning, so we're doing pretty well.
That's because you're in Arden Hills.
Yeah.
So hang on a minute. Don't go anywhere, because I want to bring on Gary from Vermont. And I'll tell you why I want to bring Gary from Vermont on. Okay, I-30, everybody. I-30. Gary, have you had a colonoscopy lately?
Not lately, but I think this year. I think I'm due this year. I've had a number.
How old are you? That's the big trick.
63.
Gary, call me.
Gary, you probably want to have one in the near future then, right? You're supposed to have them every 10 years, you know.
Yes,
right?
I think I'm on my third.
Oh, you're already on your third.
Yeah,
is it because you liked it so much, or did you
enjoy them? I enjoy them.
074. You enjoy them? I had one done once, and I have to say, and I probably said this the last time, 074 is the preparation was the killer for me. It was drinking 8 gallons of the green stuff, which after the first 8 ounces came out green. I should have just stopped there, because I think you just have to make sure it's the same color going out that it is going in. And and I had followed the dietary instructions. I'm very good about following directions, And so I did that. And let me tell you, I hurled until I saw the stars. Okay, G50, everybody, G50. Now I have to know because so you've got one scheduled soon. You'll get one scheduled soon after this. You could call Noelle and go to Arden Hills.
I could do it, but
have it done because you'd love Minnesota. It actually looks a lot like Vermont. Minnesota does. They look similar because they're both beautiful places. And you must have a beautiful place there. Do you have and you have Dad cans behind you?
I do. Yes.
What is? And now she has her father in a can. But are those three of your fathers in the background?
Yes, all of them, like lots of wax. No, these are like Dad candles, like to say.
Oh, they're candles. I love Dad candles. That's a clever idea. Yeah. That's very nice. Hang on. Okay, everybody. I-16. It's regular bingo, any direction. So if you have I-16, mark it down. Okay, here, I got to get my little marker in there so we don't call the same number twice. We don't want to do that. And then, and your father, Gary, you said is 89. Or is he, and he turns 90 soon?
On June 25th.
Oh, June 25th. Oh, that's right around the corner. Okay, N38. N38, everyone. N38, okay. And that's right around the corner. He's going to be 89 coming up.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Goodness sakes. And your mom, you still got your mom too?
He's 87.
Gosh, and you know what? You'll have to share. Isn't this nice though, Noelle? In a way, it's almost like, even though you don't have your dad, you can sort of celebrate these other dads that are still around, which is awesome because his mom and dad, you're so lucky to have them for so long and married for so long. That's amazing. And he was a race car driver.
A race car driver and a snowmobile driver, and yeah.
And a snowmobile driver. Okay, B14, everybody, B14. I mean, that is kind of exciting that he did all these things. I mean,
he raced snowmobiles in Minnesota.
He did?
Yeah.
Listen to this, Noelle. Here we go. Now, see, I knew there would be a tie-in. Isn't that strange? I just was feeling there was a Minnesota tie-in to this. Okay, B7, everybody. B7.
Right? Roseau, Minnesota.
Where?
Roseau, Minnesota.
Oh,
that's way up north. Yeah.
That is way up north. Yeah, if you go another block and a half, you're in Canada at that point. Yeah, Roseau. You got to say that right. That's how they say it, Roseau. All right, would you believe it landed on the same one? Hang on a minute now. Let me get our next ball for regular bingo, any direction. N45. And so, and he raced all around. So he wasn't just a weekend racer then. If he traveled all the way to Minnesota.
No, he raced for Polaris snowmobiles.
Oh, and they're in Minnesota. They're in Monticello.
Yes, that's why he was there.
A friend of mine works for them. Yeah, in Monticello. It's a great company.
It is.
Polaris. Yeah, they do it. They have a great product. So my friend loves working there. He's worked for them for years. He's been very happy. So they must treat their employees well. Well, listen, we've got a bingo. So we have to get Chris in here. And I should say we've got a bingo. There it is, everybody, bingo. And Chris, who is our winner of our first bingo, our Hollywood bingo tonight?
So we had a few winners, but the first one, who's the one who's going to get the red bubble gift certificate, is Greg from Wakefield, New Hampshire. Congratulations, Greg.
Oh, Wakefield, New Hampshire. And we've got a Vermont person and a Massachusetts. We've got people from that neighborhood out there. What's his first name again?
It's Greg.
Greg. And where? Do you know where this is, Gary?
I do know where Wakefield, New Hampshire is, yes.
Where is it? Is it north or south? Where are we looking?
It's south of me. Everything's south.
Well, everything's south of you.
Yes. But it's south of me, yeah. But I know where it is.
Is it nice?
It's little.
Oh, so it's probably someone who needs the money. And probably someone who needs to be wearing Miss Richfield merchandise. Yeah. Hot dog, we've got a wiener then. Let's play that music and...
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your ball and play.
And we sure appreciate all of you who participate, who share, who just come along and play. A lot of you said that you've been playing during difficult times with the pandemic. People have lost their jobs or have been put on hold. And so we sure appreciate all of you. And some of you have been so good about sending us a little something special. And we want to thank you for that. We have a bingo. Yes. And also it's a good time. If you have time and you have extra funds that you want to send to our team, we do share it 5 different ways with Joe in Minneapolis and Chris in Fort Lauderdale, me in Hollywood. I know it doesn't look like I need it, but I need it. And then Adam in Fort Lauderdale. Eli also still helps us occasionally. And they are in Pennsylvania. So, and my manager in Florida as well. So easy to do and good to do between games because we want to thank our bingo boosters. And Chris, I know usually comes on to help me, but let me start us out with James DeRozier. And James and his darling wife were the ones that visited me in P-Town. We showed their picture last week. And thank you, James. We appreciate it so much. And actually, Jim. And Wendy as well. Wendy, we appreciate you, always so faithful. And Gear, and Wendy's in Pennsylvania. So I think she's right outside of Philly. And then Gear is one of my friends who... he has a perfume. That's how he's made his living, is making perfume. Can you imagine such a beautiful job? And he does it for Disney and all sorts of places. Mark Scott's not far from me. Mark is only 90 miles south in San Diego. Gary, nice to see you again. And Paula, I'm going to see you in P-Town, I think, just in a week or two. I've got it on my calendar. We'll have coffee or something together for sure. Eric, looking forward to meeting you too. Paul Goodman, looking forward to meeting you too. John is the one that visited me with his beautiful partner and came to my show. Sherry's coming to my show, I think this next week. Oh no, I think maybe in a couple weeks in July. Looking forward to seeing all of you. And then Chris, finish off the list, if you will, for me.
Sure, of course. I'd love to thank Randy Ulcez, as well as Alan Mendelson. Thank you to Harold Dolden and Doug Musillo, Bob Gordon, Richard Cross. Of course, thank you to Maggie Armstrong, and thank you to Ryan Gosselin, who happens to be a good friend of mine from Cape Coral. And also a big thank you to Keith Kaminsky, and of course, Kyle Rains, who joins us all the time. We appreciate every one of you for supporting us each week. And if you want to become a part of this Bingo Boosters, you can just send along a little something via Venmo or the bottom of your card. Any way you can do it. We try to pick different names each week. We really appreciate it.
I know it's hard to do because we have so many people so faithful. So if you didn't hear your name, hang in there. And we just wanted to let you know how much we appreciate it. And also, we're going to next week be celebrating Pride. So I was thinking about wearing my rainbow outfit. And I thought, no, I got to save that for next week and probably do a Pride song on the saw or something like that. So that's next Monday, June 21st. I'll be back on the Cape in P-Town. So we'll be doing that. And so don't forget, come and join us. And then who should we have join us, Chris, next week?
So if you're out there and you're sort of a gay pride superhero of your own, and you've got a great pride outfit you want to show off, we'd love to have you. You know,
that's a great idea.
Craziest pride outfits. We'd love to see them. Just email missrichfieldlive@gmail.com. And maybe you have a friend or someone who maybe they haven't been on bingo yet, but you know they'd be a lot of fun. We'd love to meet them. So bring them too. Have them email.
Or maybe an awesome ally if you know somebody, like maybe somebody like the Notorious RBG. She would be good, but she's not around, sadly. But there's other people that are around if you know a really great ally or somebody who's helped us so much. And you've got kind of a cool T-shirt on. I'm just looking at that. I just noticed that.
So to have my pride.
It's a rainbow. On. What does it say? It says science is real. Black lives matters. No human is illegal. Love is love. I love that. I can't read the rest of the women's
rights are human rights, and kindness is everything.
Oh, wow. That's like super nice, Chris. Where'd you find such a thing? I would like one of those.
I think I found it on Amazon just in time for Pride.
Not in a tank top, though. Not in sleeveless. I don't usually wear sleeveless. Or not now, anyway. Oh, Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate all your help. Give it up for Chris. And I do have, I have a magic mirror. And oh my gosh, I'm seeing Lewis in the magic mirror. I didn't think Lewis, I had to get the magic mirror out to see Lewis because he's back in P-Town. But No, he's right here. Look at Lewis. Isn't he beautiful? And this is what happens when you're in Hollywood. Anything can happen. Dreams come true. Yes. And I called Central Casting and I showed them a picture of Lewis and they said, we have a look-alike. Just like that. Isn't that fantastic? And actually, who's helping me today is actually my friend. Larry Plum is helping me at playing in the part of Lewis, which is not easy, may I just say. We've been rehearsing this all day long, haven't we, Larry? Yes, and it might be Larry's house I'm staying in. I don't want to give the address, but it could be close to North Cherokee and Fountain. And so if you're in LA and you're by North Cherokee and Fountain, honk the horn as you drive by because the street's right there. Anyway, and so Larry, thank you so much. Give it up for Larry. He's been a helper of mine so many times. He's going to come to P-Town, and we're going to be in P-Town together, Carnival Week. Oh, people are saying hello. Oh, Jerry, hi. I was hoping that Lewis would appear, and look at that. There you go. Feed Lewis a wiener. Okay, well. We'll see about that. Susan Amram. I went to elementary school, junior high, and high school. Lewis is in costume tonight. Thank you, Susan. My dear friend, Susan. Oh, and I missed whoever that was before. Wendy. Oh, hi. Stella says hi, and Mrs. Lewis. I know, I do too. I want to cry when I think about it. Hi, LaDonna. Hi, how are you? And Anne Margaret. We were just talking about Anne Margaret. She lives out here. She's fabulous, by the way. Lewis, Lion King meets Winnie the Pooh. Oh, that is... Lion King meets Winnie the Pooh. That deserves an award. And then, and Leah, and I just missed somebody else. Hello from Conception Bay, South Newfoundland. I love that. Reminds me of Miss Conception, a friend of mine. Chris, hi, Chris. And Hartsdale, New York. We miss seeing you in P-Town. Hey, I'm going to be back. And just momentarily, I'll be back on Wednesday. Hey, hi, Chris. From Miss V in Orlando. And Joanna Lynn, sorry, Joanna, Albuquerque. Oh my gosh, look at that, Albuquerque. I've been down there. It's beautiful. Dawn, hi, Dawn. And Lewis, saying hi to Lewis. Casey playing from Hamilton. We love that. And Gary, and I'm going to see them soon. Gary, hi, Gary. Francis Buck, Happy Pride from Iria. I don't know. How do you say that, Ohio? I always want to say Elvira, but it's not that. Anyway, whatever it is, it's in Ohio. Laura Lenza, who is in P-Town right now at Essentials. Hi, Essentials 1 and 2. And KM Cooper and George. Hello. And DC is in the house. We love DC. And Kieran. Hey, I'm going to meet Kieran later in the summer, too. Hey, Callie, how are you? And Steve. Hi, from DC. We love DC. And hey, and hi, Sue. Hi, Sue. Sue and I know each other. And Sue Novels. Anyway, we know each other. I can't read that fast. I'm so tired. Anyway, Carmen. Hi, Carmen from Rochester, West Henrietta. Well, enough said. Bianca. Hello, I'm 20 minutes from Hollywood. Happy. Oh my gosh, you're 20 minutes from Hollywood. Come to North Cherokee and Fountain and honk your horn. And good to see you. I'm out on the veranda and I'm just loving it. And hey, there's James, Jim, and Claudia. I was searching for Claudia. I know, I couldn't remember Claudia, and that's such a great name. The two of them, we had coffee the other day. Tim Flaherty, hi, aloha. Ooh, Tim, lucky you. And then Tom, hi, Tom. And Tina, hi. Lewis is so big. Yeah, Lewis got big. Yeah, they had a hard time. Well, we did what we could do. Hey, Larry's next big Shakespeare in the Park. Somebody knows Larry. That could totally be Lewis as Shakespeare in the Park. And then, hi, I love this. Mr. Joe, hi, dear friend Nancy. Hi, Nancy, how are you? Oh, my gosh. And then hello to a big fan. Oh, look at that, Rob. Hi, Rob. And I look delicious in my beautiful Balls outfit. Hello from Big D, little A, double LAS, seeing your show, July 16th. I'll be looking for you. And Brad, and hi, Mark D, from Brad and Mark in Treasure Island. Lewis, hey, Lewis, your friend is coming to the show. I'm going to say hello. I'm so close I could walk over. Are you really that close? I thought you were in San Diego. You're in LA. Hey, well, honk your horn or just peek your head over the fence. Misty, school is out for the summer. Never needed it. Yeah, I tell you, school is out. Thank God. It's been a tough year for everybody. Hi from Brazil, Lucas. Brazil. I love Brazil. The only thing I like better is Brazilians. Yes, that is a beautiful part of the world. I've been there several times, been to the Samba Drum twice. Sue, hey, Noelle's mom. That's where I was going for. Hi, Sue. Sorry about that. Hi. Noelle's mom, who's on the show. Doug. Hey, Doug. I'm going to see you soon. John from Baltimore. Charlie from Dorchester, walking distance of the CVS and Victory Road. Well, then, you know my friend Mike. And Jan Russell. Hi from St. Louis Park. Jan in St. Louis Park. We love St. Louis Park. That's where a lot of our Jewish friends lived when I was a kid. Dominic Manello. I've heard of him. Yes, my good friend from, oh, yes, we're good friends. I forgot. That's it, from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, which is a beautiful place. I'm going to be at the Blue Moon next Monday. So I'll be doing, oh yeah, actually next Monday, and Doug Johnson, hi, from Puerto Vallarta, Act 2. Hi, our friends from Act 2. That's a great place to go see a show. They've got some great theater there. And Eileen, hi, and August in P-Town. I'll see you. And Chris, how long are you in P-Town? I'm in P-Town this year until September 18th, because Labor Day is late. So I'm 2 weeks after that. Oh, goodness sakes. And Anne Margaret, Elvira, we told that story, yes, in fall on your show. I love that. And because I remember that we had that guy on from wherever that is in Ohio. Tina, hi, Miss Richfield. Can't wait to see you back in the Twin Cities. I know. I'm going to be coming back to the Twin Cities the end of September. Right after I leave P-Town, we're going to do a special bingo event in the Twin Cities to help downtown. Hey, Lloyd. Lunch? We went to lunch on Atlanta Screws. But I want to let you know, I am going to be back in September. We're doing a special event to help downtown. Downtown Minneapolis has really been struggling. And I'll be back on September 24th. They're going to have a whole weekend. And they're going to really encourage people to come down, stay in the hotels. And so if you are in the Twin Cities area or you just or anywhere and you want to come in for the weekend, they're going to have activities. One of the Friday night, I'll be doing bingo, but they're going to have a lot of other things, a dance and so forth. I think it's going to be really fun. And we're just going to try to keep plugging away at downtown. They have a real struggle, as you know, the last year between the pandemic and our sad situation with George Floyd and so many other struggles that we've been working through. And, you know, we're going to be working through a long time. But we do want people to come downtown and visit our beautiful city. Downtown Minneapolis is such a pretty city. And it's such, and the merchants are working so hard, and we want to help them out. So we're going to do that right after I leave P-Town. Charlie Rounds and Scott Mayer and others are participating with that. It's going to be wonderful. So our next game of bingo, just to march on here, is going to be very special. I'm getting out the walkie-talkie because I need to get a hold of our friend. Don't talk while I'm just. Thank you. Don't talk next time. Just play the harp. Over and out. 10-4. Anyway, so it is going to be a special Daddy's Father's Day bingo. It's called. Are you ready for this? Fill Daddy's Hole. All right, Fill Daddy's Hole. There it is. And it's all, you're going to get the free space, and then we're going to work all the way around the free space, okay? All the way around the free space. And so we're only going to be calling I's, N's, and G's. Not B's and not O's, okay? I's, N's, and G's. And this is our next little bingo thing that I found. And there's another one that I collected over the years. And this one is from, I think they said it's from the 60s, actually. And it's a little machine. And what you do is you take the back of it and you spin the back of it. And then it spits out, I'll show you here. It spits out one little at a time. It does one little thing at a time, a little chip. And the little chip this time is I-20. I-20. I'll see if I can show you the little chip. Isn't that cute? I-20. They're tiny little chips. And I made sure it's an old game, and so it was used. All these have been used. I didn't get any of them new. And counted, and they had all the pieces. I know, it's so funny. So let me bring on Donald and Harold from Dorchester. And because we have to keep talking to our friends, and I know we've been marching forward here. We're running a little late today because I'm in LA, and everyone here, as I mentioned, is on drugs. And so you just can't get anyone to hurry up here. So we just take it slow. And we're calling the numbers, but we're not calling. We're only calling I's, N's, and G's because it's Fill Daddy's Hole. Look at this. See, there's another one. See, isn't it cute how that works out? And the next one is going to be, it's a G. Oh, look at that. As G46, I think. No, G48, I think. Where is it? There it is, G48. Look how tiny it is. This is obviously a children's game because no one with adult eyes can read that. But I'm doing what I can with limited resources, clearly. So hold on a minute. I'm caught to the chair here. There we are. So yes, I'm using outdoor furniture. It's fabulous. Have you ever been to LA, you boys?
Yep.
You've been to LA?
It has been a long time.
For work or for what?
No, just for fun.
I was out there for work, kind of, in the area and spent some time there.
But usually we just go to Palm Springs instead.
G51. Oh, G51, everybody. G51. And Palm Springs is fabulous, and it's really close. It's only like an hour and a half or something like that. So much fun. And I know you guys said, one of you said that you don't have your dad anymore. Died 33 years ago.
Yeah, that's
You've been without your dad. I've been without my dad 21 years, but yours even longer. So you've been without your dad for a long time. But wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, wait. Hold it up a little. Hold it a little. Yeah, nope. Perfect. Right there. Oh, he's. Oh.
There he is.
Handsome. What's the story? Oh, he's very handsome. Oh, my goodness sakes.
There's not much of a story. It was just unfortunate. And he died. Yeah. And I am fortunate that I have my grandfather stepped up, and we had neighbors that stepped up, and Harold's dad's still with us. So
and my stepdad.
And his stepdad. So
wow. So you've got extra. In a way, you've got extra dads.
We do have extra. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good because look at another G57, everybody.
Like Bill Daddy's old.
A lot of G's. I know, a lot of G's. I know. Hang on here. It's like an Atlantis events. Lots of G. There we go. And then hold on a minute.
I don't know why you're speaking of.
I don't either. I read something somewhere, and I thought that would be nice to include. So, everyone felt, let me see, we're getting the next. Oop, there comes the next one. And it is another O. Oh, but it's 069. Oh, darn. That's just, we should celebrate 069 anyway, really. Don't you? If you have 069 in your card, just mark it anyway. It's not going to count. But, here's an I. Here we go. Now, everybody, I-27. I-27. Now, you guys, do you have a place in P-Town that I see you in P-Town?
We do.
Yep.
Where are you located in P-Town?
We're on Horace Court, across from the Coast Guard station.
Oh, across from the Coast Guard station. You know what I find unusual is you never see anyone there. Right? Is it just me?
Actually before 9/11, they only had a little picket fence, and they would play volleyball and all kinds of stuff out there. And I used to bring our dog over. And since 9/11, it's more like a fortress.
That would just be a reason to go out and buy a dog. And because the Coast Guard station is the Coast Guard station, you know what I'm saying? Where the men are handsome and so are the women, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just keep getting B's and O's, for God's sake. Hang on a minute. There we go. It just spits out one at a time, though. It is kind of a masterful thing. Here, more B's, more O's. Hang on. It's coming. But so's Christmas, as my mother used to say. N. There we go. Thank God. N, everybody. N31. N31. Okay. You can just take my word for that, can't you? Yeah, just take my word for it. It's N31. I guess I could be calling any numbers, really. It's kind of a feeling of power, really. Kind of exciting. So now I have to find out, though. Now, you guys, so you do have a G47. And you do have a father. And are any of the relatives close? Or are they all far, far away? Do you guys grow up in the area?
I did, but Harold's from Arkansas.
I grew up in Arkansas.
You grew up in Arkansas?
Yes.
Wow. That's a long ways away, right?
It is. I was on vacation in Provincetown, and we met on the dance floor of the A House 22 years ago.
Oh, you met in the dance floor in the A House. And the A House is so much fun. If you haven't been to P-Town, it's one of the fun dance clubs. And what's really great is if you get a beverage, they serve it to you in a small cup. I mean, it costs just as much, but it's kind of exciting. Everybody, I-16. I'm trying to see if you can.
It's like drinking gasoline when you have one.
I know. I mean, the alcohol content is the same, but it's in a much smaller cup.
It's concentrated.
And I don't drink anymore. But I remember the days. Let me tell you, we had a lot of fun at the A House, and I still go. I mean, still go and dance. Of course, you can still have fun. G56. G56. And so now let me call in Daniel, because Daniel is part of Wellstrung, and he was in P-Town for many seasons. I mean, you guys played for several seasons there, right?
I think 8, actually. 7
Were
or
you
8.
there for 8 seasons? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's crazy. Do you miss it? We miss you. I can't believe that you guys aren't around.
I know. We have some dates later in this coming up later this year or early next year. So we're getting the band back together.
You are? Okay. N35. So you guys are still working together some. I know that you're all busy, and a lot of you have kind of gone separate ways and had found other things to do as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's funny enough. I actually am coming back to P-Town in September to do my own solo show.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know if I'll miss you. You said the 18th. Is that when you're done?
No, I said N38. Sorry. N30.
Numbers.
N38. Oh, sorry. So focused because we're a little behind. But so yeah, I leave on September 18th. When do you get here?
So my shows will be on September 18th and 19th at the Art House.
Well, I'll be able to come the 19th.
Great.
I'm not working the 19th. And then I have to leave pretty quickly because, like I said, I have to go. I'm going to actually drive down to Philly and then travel to the Twin Cities from Philly. Mm-hmm. And G59, everyone, G59. So I am going to, but I'll still be there that night. I could come. And it's a solo show you're doing now.
Yeah. It'll be me and a pianist. His name is Lance Horn. It's very talented.
I know
guy.
Lance Horn really
Lance.
well.
Yeah.
Tell Lance Horn I said hi next time you see him. He contacts me when he's in P-Town, and we always say, just a quick hello. N45. I love Lance. He's so talented. What a gifted performer. You're really lucky to perform. I mean, he's lucky too, but I mean, the two of you together must just be amazing. That's so wonderful.
Really
And
excited.
have you guys ever seen Wellstrung?
Several times.
Yeah, right? Everybody. It's so much fun. So I hope you guys will come back and not N32, and not leave us, why? Because, the crowd is ready for more, Now
absolutely.
Your solo show, are you going to play the giant violin? What do you call that again?
The cello.
Oh, the cello. Right.
The cello, yeah.
I just call it that giant violin you hold between your knees. But you're not doing that tonight. You're not giving us a song tonight.
No, not this evening. I'm dark on Monday nights.
You're dark on Monday. So am I, but I'm working. N39, everybody. Well, that sounds fantastic. And your show up there. Now you have a dad. You have to tell us about your dad, because this is so perfect that you're talking about this club, because this club that has Cumming, right? Alan Cumming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then tell them, and let me call the next number, G53, and tell them about your father. He has a really sweet memory of his father that actually has to do with.
Oh, and I don't think I have a picture of this, but when I did the national tour of Cabaret a few years ago, my father decided that to celebrate, he was going to throw me a party, and he got dressed up as the MC, but like as Alan Cumming's MC, with like suspenders and red nipple paint and a full beat of makeup on his face. So yeah.
Wow.
Pretty amazing.
And you were in that. He was celebrating that you were going on the road with that, right?
Yeah, I was going on the road. Yeah.
And what did you do? Were you a musician, or were you actually?
I was one of the characters. I was actually Ernst Ludwig, and I played the cello. Yeah. I did both. G52,
because I was going to say, just your look would tend to believe you could have played either side of that. I mean, did you play a Nazi, or?
Yes.
That Aryan look about you.
You don't know he's a Nazi at first, and then it's a big reveal. So yeah. But spoiler alert: if you've never seen Cabaret.
If you haven't seen Cabaret, you should be slapped. Forget about the spoiler alert. You should be hit. Because Cabaret is like one of the best shows on earth. It's so amazing.
Absolutely.
The stage play. I never saw Alan Cumming in it, though. I was very disappointed. I-17. I never got to see Alan Cumming, and I was so disappointed. Well, let me bring in Leah. I-24, everybody. I-24. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
And we're filling Daddy's hole.
Okay.
Particular one, which is all the space. G55. And I don't know. Now, you said your father was kind of fun, too.
He was a fun dude.
Right. And my dad was not really, I mean, my dad provided for us and was but my dad was a little formal. You might find this hard to believe, but he was actually very formal. Yeah. When I went into show business, that was a little, speed bump to get over in the road, shall we say. Oh, we got a bingo. Oh, poo. I just got another one of these. Oh, it's a B anyway. So isn't this a fun little thing? So, right, I've collected these and I thought, well, why not use them? That would be fun while I'm on the road. So we'll talk to you more a little bit about your fun father who used to sing the Crispy Critters cereal jingle and other assorted songs running through the house, which I would have loved to have a father like that. You know what I'm saying? And was this in South Carolina?
No, this would have been in, I grew up in Florida, in northeast Florida.
That sounds like Florida.
So yeah, there he is in Florida.
Oh, look at him. Oh man. He looks like he might have a bright future in P-Town if he was still alive.
He is still alive, but
he is still alive. Well, get him up to P-Town because he needs to come into P-Town. And that is a riot. He looks fun.
He is a fun.
He looks really fun. That's so cool. And he's still alive. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
You're so lucky to have your dad. So many of us don't.
Well,
how old is he?
He just turned 76. So,
wow.
and I won't see him for Father's Day, but I will see him in about 3 weeks for the 4th of July, whenever that is.
Oh yeah. That's kind of a bigger deal anyway. And do you go there? Yeah. Or does he come to South Carolina?
I will go. I will be driving to see him. It will be the first time that he's meeting this little monster right here. So we're driving so he can.
I don't know if I would call that dog a monster.
Oh, he's a beast.
He's very quiet, but is he not sometimes quiet? Is he just quiet because it's bingo? Is it the time?
I think so. I think he's being very respectful right now. There is a storm happening. Sometimes he will bark at the rain.
Oh, yeah.
To chase it away. So, yeah.
And like the mailman, you will chase it away. Hi, Chris.
Hi there.
Did you think I wasn't going to call you?
It's sort of, I know you're in LA time. Things are different there.
The sun is still out here. So who won?
So, congratulations to Bruce from Sarasota. I'm filling Daddy's hole. Great job.
Bruce from Sarasota, Florida. Sarasota, beautiful. Hot dog. We got a wiener from Florida.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Well, we're a little bit short of time. I'm going to call, do we have anything else we have to announce? Oh yeah, we should announce this, shouldn't we, Chris? That we're doing, we want to remind you about Pride, right? The Pride Bingo. And then we also want to, Chris, we usually give a prize away now, don't we?
That's right. So we've got a share winner today. So a big thank you to Ricky Wingett for being today's share winner. Thank you for sharing, Ricky. We really appreciate it. You're going to get a Redbubble gift certificate.
We do appreciate it so much because it means so much to us that you take the time to share it with your friends. And that's kind of a big deal. Like, I don't share things that I don't really like to get a prize, So I think people share just because they like it and they want to help us out.
It's fun to play bingo with friends.
It is. And, I didn't realize because, I'm just the help. What do I know? But but Chris was telling me because we chat, we plan this, it doesn't look all that planned, but it is planned. So we talk. And he was saying how it's created these communities, which I didn't even know was going on. that people are chatting and talking about to each other during the games, and it's so fun. My friends from Exeter, they have a group, together, and it's just really wonderful to find out that friends, and so we'll keep it rolling, as long as you guys want to play. Chris is saying, well, we'll be here as long as because I think that's really special. To have bingo friends. That's really wonderful.
And it's so great to like start to meet these people in real life and you're going to meet some of them. And in fact, if they come to your show, right, there's a chance for you to, call them out and things like that, which is a ton of fun.
I do. I call them out, and then not to embarrass them or anything, but just, they get a chance to clap, and, we show the logo up there and tell people to come. We share and ask people to come. Oh, Chris has a mustache. Never noticed. It's actually kind of a goatee, sort of a beardy like thing. I like it. Are you going to grow that in, or is that just like a day and a half of not shaving?
So it's a day and a half not shaving and different lighting.
Oh, and different lighting.
Yeah.
Because you're in a different place.
That's right. I'm where it all started, where I used to play.
Back in the day, back home. Exactly, right? Because I know you rented your place out for a while. You're back home. Good for you. You staying there for the summer?
No, just for tonight. One night only.
Oh, one night only. And then it's back to the boyfriend's house.
That's right.
Who, by the way, I wouldn't mind that. So if you ever need a replacement, let me know. Hey, listen, I've got to get a hold of Naomi for our final game, which we'll march through. Okay, we're going to do it right away. Okay, so Naomi, please come in. Please come in, Naomi. No, don't talk. Okay, CNP Town. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Oh, I've got to get her to not. I think she's holding the microphone too close. So anyway, well, our final game tonight is going to be top or bottom. You don't have to get you don't take both of them. Just get one or the other, top or bottom, okay? And we're going to march through this fairly quickly, okay? Top or bottom, and we're going to play with this. This is another bingo game I've collected, and this is from, are you ready for this? 1981. Yes, this is from the year I was crowned, 1981. Isn't it cute? And all you do is you turn it. I can't remember which way you turn it. That way. Okay. And then it spits out one of these little pellets. And then it is N42. N42. So we're not going to use the free space because we're going to use top or bottom. Okay. So we're not using the free space, but we are using all the letters. So we're going to call all the letters. Okay, there we go. There's another letter. Oh, there's another couple. And the first letter that we're calling is N. I think it's an N. Yes, N44. N44. There we go. N44. And the one after that, N44, is going to be an I. And you're going to want to pay attention to all the letters because you're trying to get either the top line or the bottom line. I-17. I-17. Now, I think we should bring everybody back on because I think we should talk to everybody again here. Because I know we didn't get a chance to really talk to Leah as much as I want to. B9, everyone. B9. Okay, B9. And Leah, we didn't get done talking to you. You're in South Carolina. It's beautiful in South Carolina, but I don't know where in South Carolina you are. What's that near?
I am smack in the middle of the state in the Columbia area.
The Columbia area. And that's in the middll. So you're not near the water.
No. Well, I'm next to a river, but that's not the big water you're talking about.
B8. B8. I could have had a B8. B8, everybody. B8. And there we go. Oh, this is fabulous. Look how cute that is. Isn't that something? I know. It's just amazing. And this is from 1981. Yes, it's classy, isn't it? N31, everybody. N31. There it is. N31. I have to make sure I have clean gloves for this one. N31. And now I want to find out from you. We'll start with you, Leah. Now, what are your plans since we are getting back into things? We are starting to do shows in P-Town at full capacity, and people are really responding well. It's really pretty exciting. N38. N38. What are your plans? Do you have any plans? Oh, you're going to go see your father.
Gonna go see my father. I am gonna. going to visit one of our lovely beaches here in the next couple of months in South Carolina. I've never been. And I joined a pinball league. So I go out and I play pinball.
Oh, 70. You play pinball?
Yes.
Now, you're going to think this is crazy, but we had guests on just a week or two ago who were nationally ranked pinball players. Did you happen to see that?
I didn't. I had missed that one. I wish I'd seen it.
I had never heard of that before, but they were nationally ranked. And I said, I'd never heard of that. What is that? And they said they literally travel from place to place and they play pinball. You know, and I guess there's a national league of people. So it's pretty amazing. Oh, I just dropped that one. Oh, wait, it's close. I can grab it. Hang on. Lord, I wish you could see me out here. It is so pretty. This backyard, it's all green. Everything's green. It's so lush. G, everybody, G55. Top or bottom? Now that could bring in a whole new discussion, really, if we thought about it. If it were a different kind of bingo. So now hang on a minute. N, everybody. N, we're going to go to N again. N32. N32. Okay, N32. So you're going to go do that. And when you go to the beach, I hope you have a lovely time because I bet it's a beautiful beach out there.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a beautiful state where you live. You know, it's kind of Jesus territory. But, you know, at the same time, hang on a minute. I got to shake this up. There we go. I think you just have to shake it up once in a while. It's from the 80s, you know. It's never been used, I don't think. Everybody, I-23. I-23. Yeah, next week, I'm going to be in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Daniel, have you ever played Rehoboth Beach, Delaware with the Well Strung group?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually one of our favorite places. Yeah.
Isn't it great? I love Rehoboth Beach. I'm going to be at the Blue Moon when I'm there. You played the convention center or something, didn't you? Or
we did the convention center, and then we also did the it's right across. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name.
N43. N43. Yeah, there's Clear Space. Was it Clear Space?
Clear Space. That's the one.
There's a bunch of really great places. I played the Blue Moon with Tim and Randy. I've been friends with them for so many years. They were the first ones to hire me in Rehoboth Beach, and I am just a person who is very, very much loyal. So if you help me ever, I will make sure that I'm there to help you. I-19. I mean, I don't take help, lightly. If you're willing to help me, I-19, because I think that comes back to you. I really do. And so what are you going to do? What are you doing? I know I'm going to Rehoboth Beach this next week. I'm going to do P-Town on the weekend and Rehoboth Beach. You're going to be how long in Kennebunkport?
I'm just here for a few more days, and then I'm going to Fire Island for a few days.
So that's what you're doing. B1.
That's what I'm doing.
B1. Oh, but that whole Billing Daddy's whole thing must have been special for you. I mean, if you're going to Fire Island, if you want us to mail you a copy of that, we can certainly do that so you don't forget.
Okay.
So they love bingo out there. I-30. And so that sounds fantastic. And then what about you? Noel? What are you going to do? You can go to the state fair this year in Minnesota at the end of the summer. I just found out they're having the state fair, fair in Minnesota. You can say what you want to about your state fairs across the country. Our state fair is the best state fair.
It is great. Hands down. And I don't want to hear it.
2.5 million people come to it, and the state only has like 5 million people in it. So we literally, when we say everybody's there, everybody's there. Yeah. I-16. I mean, nothing else. It's worth the price for people watching.
My mom and I always go the first day, and we're there from like 6 a.m. till 11 at night, like open to close.
Yep. My mom and I used to go, and she just would be happy eating and people watching. We never did anything else. We just watched people and laughed at people the whole time because it's such a sea of humanity. And then I also like to go and look at all the animals because they have all sorts of fabulous animals, like the biggest boar and all that stuff. Yep. All right, B4. You see the big boar.
You got to see the butter carving Princess K.
Yes. And they have Princess K of the Milky Way. Princess
And all
K
the
of the Milky Way.
Their heads carved in the
Right.
of butter.
And I never was nominated for that. I never got my head. But they have a big place where the girls sit and they have to wear like winter coats because it's literally it's a chilled big like freezer area. And a woman carves, life-size busts of their heads out of butter. And it rotates. You can watch them. If you go late enough, they're all done already. But if you go earlier, at certain times, there we go.
And then
there it is.
And then
that is
the Princess Kate.
They get to
keep the butter. They get to keep their butter.
Wow.
And unfortunately, I hate to even tell you this because this is going to kind of come as a terrible, terrible thing. But a friend of mine, his mother they were from Iowa. And in Iowa, his mother would carve an actual cow out of butter. And it was a life-size cow. And I don't know if she still does it, but that almost would be as good as Princess K of the Milky Way, but not quite. All right, G, everybody, G56, G56. And then Donald and Harold, hopefully you're coming to P-Town.
We'll be there for the summer. I have school for one more week, and then we'll be there for the summer.
And what do you do for work? Are you a teacher?
I'm a school teacher.
Oh, really? What grade?
7th and 8th.
Oh, yuck! Really?
Yeah, it's my 28th. It's my 28th year, so it's good. It's still good.
That's when they start to smell, isn't it?
That is true. Last
And 40.
was a rough week.
And 40. Yeah, really, with the heat. Good luck. Holy buckets! We're gonna have to repaper the walls. All right. Woo! It's that kind of smell that you don't forget either when that hits. All right, hang on a minute. Gotta shake the little guys up. There we go. And then, what about you, Gary? Do you have any plans? N34, everybody, N34, top or bottom. Remember, it's not both. You just have to get the top or the bottom, and then you get that $10 gift certificate to Redbubble to shop at my store. You can get anything you want, actually, in Redbubble. But what are you planning to do, Gary? You live in such a beautiful part of the country. I can't imagine this time of year you'd ever want to leave.
This just came up this evening. I'll be hosting Daniel here for a couple days this week.
Really?
And I'll be in Atlanta from the 9th to the 19th of July.
The 9th to the 19th. And Daniel, that's such good news.
Yeah.
You don't have to go home so early. It sounds like you're going to Vermont.
Listen,
all right,
love
G,
New England.
everybody. G58. I know. Actually, that would not, all kidding aside, if he doesn't come, I will. That sounds fun. Because that is such a beautiful part of the country, you guys. So pretty up there. So pretty. And pretty all year round. Pretty in the winter, pretty in the summer. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 075. And then where are you going? Other than that, though, you said someplace else. I wasn't even listening. I just got Daniel.
Atlanta.
I was just watching Daniel's face when you announced that. So where are you going?
Daniel embraced that Bill the Daddy game. So
I thought so too.
Yes. So, but I'll be in Atlanta from the 9th of July until the 19th.
Dear God in heaven, why are you going to Atlanta then? That's like going to Minnesota in February. What are you nuts? All right. I-27.
It's the gift show. We got to sell this shit.
Oh, right. God, I was going to say that, but I don't swear. But that's exactly what I thought when I saw that candle. Yeah. All right, I-24, everybody. So in other words, you make these candles. This is a product. You're not purchasing this. You're actually making it.
Right here in Vermont.
Wow, made in Vermont. Boy, if that doesn't sell candles, I don't know what will. So, and then they say "Dad" on the candle. So you're hoping to probably dump those in the next couple days. M36, 36, right? What do you do with those? You just after they don't. Although they probably sell. Do you sell them online, or is there something we should know?
Yeah, but this is what we do.
Okay, we can't see it.
We take
that's it.
And we put another scammy label on them.
And then you put another scammy label on them. And then maybe when Daniel's there, he can help you put the labels on. as part of his agreement for, the payment for being in such a nice place. I-29, everybody, I-29. Gee, I wonder if Lewis can come
I'm really
back.
good at ripping the labels off too.
What's that? Yeah, you could also tear the labels off.
I'm really good at
That might
ripping
be
the
more
labels
fun.
off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a labels off guy. Definitely a labels off guy. Definitely. Hang on there. Hang on. Oh, everybody. 064. Fabulous. And then I was going to ask a couple other questions. So I was going to ask Gary, so do you sell, should we put your website up or something? Is there anything you're pushing?
Adam.
074. Oh, too bad, because that would have been a great time to advertise your show. But unfortunately, there's a helicopter going overhead, and we have a bingo. I know. Isn't that sometimes timing just doesn't work out? But I know. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
A little bit? Yeah. So I don't know. They're after somebody. Hopefully not me. But now listen, we have to find out, first of all, from Chris who won.
So our winner is Angela from Oregon City.
Oh, wow.
Oregon?
Oh.
Oregon City, Oregon?
Yep, Oregon City, Oregon.
Good for her.
Because you never know. Hot dog, we got a winner. Congratulations.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
I have to apologize for being so long, but we had such a great time. We celebrated fathers. If you're a father out there, thank you for being a dad. And I know so many. Yeah, do we have any other pictures? Did we miss anybody's pictures? Let's see picture. Oh yeah, there's Noel's dad. Very good. Good to see him again. And then we've got then we've got Daniel's dad, and then Gary's parents, and Leah's dad. Man, I could look at that a couple more times. And then Noel's dad. Holy smokes, what a wonderful! And I want to remind you all, I'm going to be in P-Town. I'm going to be in Rehoboth Beach next Monday, but I'll be in P-Town every weekend. But then at the end of July and all of August, it'll be all week long. It'll be Monday through Friday. And so I hope that you'll come and see us. And I want to say thank you to all my friends for joining us. Thanks for putting up with me. I know this was an unusual setup, so it was a little slower. We'll try to do it in an hour next time. And thank you so much, Noelle. Thank you so much, Daniel. Leah, your dog is absolutely beautiful. And Gary, darling, somebody will stay with you at some point. And then Donald and Harold, I'll see you in P-Town. Are we okay? So we're going to spell this. Okay, it's going to be L-O-V-E, right? And this is what it's about. It's about love. Oh, look at that. We got the rainbow right there. Don't forget, we're doing Pride next week. So come and join us, okay? So here we go. Are we all ready for this? All right. Oh, Lewis is going to join me. Oh, here we go, everybody. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. D is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love is made for me and you. Ooh, love was made for me and you. And you. And you. And you. Ooh, I love you all. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you for Pride Bingo next week. Mwah.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your
I can
balls and
hear